Here I am with Melissa Lamb. We're talking Pinterest, and I like the DIY stuff because you can, and this is more of a, I feel like if you run out of the item.
Right.
What are we making today?
Today we're making do-it-yourself static guard.
So, and this, for this time of year, it's
Oh
crazy.
my goodness,
You
exactly.
live on it.
I do. I think every day I am spraying something or someone is asking me to borrow my static guard because
Right.
I leave mine in my desk. So when I'm at home, I don't have the bottle handy.
Okay.
So on Pinterest, we found a way to use my household products and make your own static guard.
So you've run out, you're like,
I'm like, oh no, what do
am
I
I gonna do?
now? Exactly.
So, run around the house.
Run around the house. If you have Downy sheets, that's another option. You can kind of rub the Downy sheet on your clothes.
Because they're anti-static.
That's right, and that will help the static. But if you don't have Downy sheets and you have fleecy, you can use this and water as well.
Okay.
So that's what we're going to do today. So we get our lovely spray bottle.
Every home has one.
That's right. Actually, they're
assume.
really hard to find,
They
though.
are,
The last
actually.
time I had to find a spray bottle, it took me forever.
Okay.
But now I've narrowed down the spot. Walmart.
I like how you say it secretively. It's okay to say Walmart.
Walmart. All right, so
all
you're
right.
going to pour your water into the bottle here.
By the way, one of the first places I would have looked.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
You know what? It's because it's in the Home and Garden Center.
Aha.
Which is not somewhere you normally find. Okay, so I'm doing a really bad job of this, but
That's okay.
Yeah, pour the water in.
And how much water is that?
About a cup.
Okay.
It is 15 ounces.
15 ounces?
Yeah.
Then how much of this?
You want about a tablespoon of the fleecy.
Okay, so
Do
I'm
you know how much
going
a
to free pour,
tablespoon
okay?
is? Okay, I can kind of tell you when. All my years of baking, I'm pretty good at judging measurements.
Am I good there? Probably, right?
Yeah, that probably should be good.
All right, good.
And then you're going to put your top on.
You're going to give her a shake, I
You're
imagine.
going to give it a little shake. Now, some fleecies and Downy and products, fabric softener can be different colors. So try and find one that's white or colorless.
Okay.
Because a lot of times they're blue, and that can leave a little blue
Yeah, which
residue.
obviously would rinse out, but you don't have time for that, right?
No, not on your white clothing. So I'd
Okay.
be a bit more, conscious
Cautious.
of the white clothing as opposed to the dark stuff.
Okay, so you
just
shake
going to
it.
shake it up, and mine's a little messy here because I obviously got the water everywhere.
Yeah.
Then you're just going to spray it
Oh, good.
all over your clothes.
Good, good, good.
And obviously you have to let it dry a couple seconds because it is water, so it's a bit wet.
So make sure the spray nozzle isn't on stream. This is
Yeah.
important, number one.
Very important.
Then, and then give it a light spray. Would you even
A
walk
light
through
spray.
it?
You could, yeah. Sometimes I do that
thinking.
even in the morning. So if
Yeah.
you don't have time to take off your clothes, yeah, just kind of spray through it. But make sure you have to let it dry.
Okay.
That's the only.
You have time.
You do.
While you're
You have time.
driving.
That's right.
That's when
While
you're
you're
gonna do it.
driving in a rush to work.
That's good.
why?
Anything about New Year's resolutions
Yeah,
on Pinterest
I've been
right
pinning
now?
a ton of things about New Year's resolutions. Healthy eating and kind of tips how to stay on track.
Okay.
Fitness tips as well. So there's a ton of stuff that we've been pinning on here. You can see this one that I love about working out. 25 healthy snacks.
I like that.
And then I have a bunch of fitness and diet tips and
Good.
how to get the flat stomach.
How to get into bikini shape.
Exactly,
That's
because that
important.
is just around the corner. I know many of us have our vacations
Of
coming
course.
up. So
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And then I want to head back here, if we can hit the back
yeah.
button. I like the fact that,
Oh,
right
yeah.
over there, there it
All
is.
right.
It's
Takes
all
me a while
reversed. It's all
sometimes.
reversed right now. 25 healthy snacks
Yes.
next to the sweet life. Thanks, Melissa Lamb. Good job.
You're supposed to ignore this. This is the old one, right?
And then
These are old ones.
if we jump up, what I really like is this one, dealing with cravings and what you can eat, I think is what you have here.
And
cravings of things that are really good, but these look actually like healthy options a little.
Healthy popsicles. I think we made those this summer.
Good.
But I think one of the most common denominators I've seen in all these things is be organized. It's
Okay.
all about being organized. And I've actually pinned some organizational tips as well, which is always my biggest problem.
It's interesting.
So.
In order to have a good Pinterest board, you have to be organized. So
You
there's kind
do.
of this whole thing going
I know,
on.
but I'm also artsy, so that's where I'm kind of just chaotic, right?
Yes, exactly. Very complicated woman,
It is.
Melissa Lamb. Thanks very much. That was really cool. And
welcome.
homemade static guard in a pinch.
That's
now you've got
right.
it's basically a life hack. You're in
It
there.
is.
All right.
It is.
Thanks very much.
You're
We'll
welcome.
be checking with Melissa in perpetuity about great tricks and tips and things you can find. Find it on Pinterest. CTV Otmorn Live, linked through our Twitter.